Minecraft is a huge game, and it's over 10 plus years of being on the market. It has gone through over 16 major updates that changed the game in some way. So, I thought, why not go through all of the updates and see what was in them? So every 10 minutes, I'm going to update my game. This is Minecraft, but it progressively updates. It was also inspired by these two people. Version 1.0, the initial release of Minecraft. So this one adds the stronghold structure and the end dimension, where you can fight the fierce ender dragon to beat Minecraft. So what I did is I immediately punched a tree when I got into my brand new world. I went down and grabbed some stone and did all the things you normally do in Minecraft. This was a very weird experience because this was before even I originally started playing Minecraft. I began in 2013. So I crafted all the necessary tools, and yeah. I then found a village, which was pretty cool because, well, villages, they're awesome. Yeah. So I ran over there, found a blacksmith, but what do you know, there's no chests in 1.0, so that was very sad. Then I started building my little shack. Version 1.1. This update adds spawn eggs and, yeah. So I continued on my house, and yeah, it's looking good. I've got my logs and stone. It's looking a bit like a villager's house, but I don't really care. It's home. It has a bed in it. So I decided to grab a little bit of iron, and yeah. Version 1.2. This one adds bottles of enchanting. I made my little cactus farm because I was in a desert, so why not? I also found out that birch logs make oak planks, which is weird. Then I started to make a little path for myself and fill it in with dirt because I was bored, and yeah. Version 1.3. This adds a bunch of features, such as the desert and jungle temples, which both have neat loot in them. In the jungle one, you have to solve a puzzle to get to your loot. It also adds emeralds and the trading system. So that is a really cool thing. So now you can use your little villager pals and actually get something out of them rather than just staring at them blankly forever. So in version 1.3, I ventured all the way out to a chunk border. And then I continued to work on my house, putting in stairs, and it looks pretty cool. So I only had one left. And I actually did this thing, which was the first time I've ever done that. Version 1.4. This adds withers, the wither skeleton, and beacons. So I decided to move house because I was getting a bit bored of that one. So I built one in a chunk border house. Don't know why I've always wanted to do this. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I then placed my little things, mined a bit more iron, and it was beginning to look a lot like home. I put these little pillars down because I thought it looked cool. Version 1.5, the redstone update, where it's added a lot of redstone and quartz sort of stuff. I mined some redstone because, well, it's a redstone update. You gotta have something. And then I actually experimented with redstone. Believe it or not, this is about the extent of my redstone knowledge. Version 1.6 was a horse update. Pretty self-explanatory. Horses, mules, and donkeys. That's about it. So I made this cool redstone light contraption. It's pretty cool. I took down this water source and saw that water actually kills grass in this version of the game. So a big patch of dead grass. Weird. I did this, and it looks really cool. You can still do this in today, but it looks awesome. I'm happy with that. I planted up a bit of a crop field, and did a bit more farming here. And then after I did that, I made a little water stream above my house. Version 1.7, the update that changed the world. This adds heaps of new biomes, such as the one you're seeing right here. This was where I wanted to go exploring. Flower field, birch forests, anything maces, any biome you can think of. Not all of them, but most of the ones that we have today. I tried to tame a horse, and after many attempts, I did it. I found a second village near a jungle, which I actually thought was added in the update, but it turns out it was added much more earlier. Had nothing in it, not even a blacksmith, so I decided to make a cool little tree house. Version 1.8 adds a couple of random assortments of blocks, as you can see here, sponges and all that, and also the ocean monument structure. So, pretty cool update. You can also get sponges now to clear out huge areas of water. Minecraft version 1.9. This completely revamps the combat system, adds shulkers, as you can see, and end cities, which is a very interesting thing. It's an end game that allows you to get all sorts of overpowered items. If you can get lucky, you can find a boat which has heaps of items. As you can see here, I found 7 diamonds and a diamond chestplate. And you also get the exclusive item called the Elytra, which allows you to fly around in survival mode, but you're flying around just like it's creative. This completely changes the game. So what I did is I immediately towered up this tall hill and ran around. I was going to build my brand new house here. And this is, I'm pretty happy with this. It's a cool and unique spot to put my house. Started placing down the cobblestone base. And yeah, it was looking pretty good and I was happy with the progress on it. This is a lot of houses. But then this happened. I forgot how to play Minecraft and I just jumped off. Yeah. Not so good. So I lost everything. I did run around looking for it for a while. But in the end, I just gave myself a little bit of time to get myself the resources back because I thought it'd be more interesting for you guys if I could get straight into the new stuff. Version 1.10. It doesn't add much. Polar bears, strays, husks, and bone blocks, magma blocks, and other things like that. Not that big an update. So I decided to start building another house. That didn't take too long. As you can see, I am already on my way. Yeah. I never ended up finding where I started building that other house. I'm still kind of sad about that. Version 1.11. This is the adventure update, and this adds 3 new mobs, the Vesk, Evoker, and Vindicator, and a huge rare woodland mansion. Version 1.12, the color update, adds terracotta and concrete, and also it adds parrots, which is a very cool feature. So, not a needed update, but a cool one nonetheless. So what I did then is I speed built a portal. As you can see, I am extremely fast at it. Just kidding, I'm terrible. Yeah, it took me a long time. But then I made it to the end, and in the nether. And I spawned directly next to a nether fortress, which is a very rare thing. So I wasn't speedrunning the game. Version 1.13, Update Aquatic. This revamps the underwater section of Minecraft and makes it actually interesting to play in. Coral, conduits, kelp, seagrass, anything you can think of, this update has. One of the best updates ever in Minecraft. So what I did is I found a desert temple, looted that, got a golden apple and a little bit of gold. Version 1.14, the village and pillage update. This adds a couple of extra crafting benches and also makes the villages actually look good, which is a very good feature. I will have that every day of the week. And each of the village houses also has a little chest, which makes this game a lot better in my opinion. So I enjoyed this update. So what I did is I actually did find an ocean because I was looking for an ocean in the entirety of version 1.13 and finally I found one. Then I continued exploring and found an acacia village. I thought, what's the point? I'm going to be ending this world soon. So I decided to blow up the entire village. I'm never going to play in this world again, so I burnt down everything. And yeah, it was sad, but it was a lot of fun. I never really do this because normally I actually care about my worlds. I'm still seed, which is kind of sad. Version 1.15, which is the bee update. It's pretty meh. Adds a fair few new blocks, bees, honey, and all that sort of stuff. No one asked for it, but it makes Minecraft just a little bit better, so I can't complain. I continued blowing up houses because I had no reason to leave. There was nothing really new in this update. Burning everything down in my path. It was fun. Blowing up, burning. And then I finally had finished up everything else and blown it all up. Version 1.16. The Nether update. This adds a multitude of new biomes into Minecraft, all in Nether, and completely changes it. It looks a lot better now, in my opinion. As you can see, there's blue forest, red forest, anything that you can think of, the Nether now has it. It is a really cool update. It also adds a bunch of mobs. The Hoglin, the Piglin Brute, Piglin, and Zombified Piglin. It also adds a brand new resource that's more powerful than diamonds, Netherite. So this is a really cool addition to Minecraft. This makes it a little bit harder to finish the game. So I already made a portal pre-built, as you saw earlier, and I went into the Nether. So I wanted to load a bit of extra chunks just to see where the chunk borders would be and see how cool it would look. After exploring for a while, I never found that chunk border. And it was kind of sad, not gonna lie, and I spent ages and then I decided to kill myself. It was really, really sad, not gonna lie. But whatever. Version 1.17 Snapshot. So, this is the cave update. It's still in progress. It adds heaps of new things such as copper and much larger caves. It completely changes the game. Even since recording this, there's already been heaps more snapshots that make the game better. Look at this. Geodes in Minecraft. How cool is that? I'm really excited for this update to come out in full. As you can see as well, now blocks stop generating at -64 rather than 0. But yeah, this is a really cool update and I can't wait for it to come out in full. As you can see, they also put the build limit up to 320 and it goes all the way down to -64. As you can see, this is a really, really cool update. So what I decided to do is just continue mining and try to find myself some copper, but I was unlucky and found none. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. This took so many hours, 12 plus hours of filming, editing, and procrastinating. But thank you so much for watching to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos just like this one, and maybe just a little bit better. Hope to see you guys in the next video. If you want to leave me any suggestions, just leave them down below, and I'll be reading through all your comments very carefully. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Goodbye.